right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pineda showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy and his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer and much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs him to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov ready to make his statement here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready? Let's do it.
Well, if you talk to Israel Adesanya, he'll tell you, I don't force the finish, I like to let it come to me, and that is certainly what happened in his UFC debut. But one thing to keep an eye out for is the takedown defense, because everybody is shooting at those legs of Adesanya, and more often than not, they haven't been able to keep him down consistently. You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, side control now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Adesanya getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Midway through round one. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman will be proud.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body.
How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped in. Lands a nice leg kick. Beautiful entry and finish on that takedown. Look for him to try to advance now to get to a dominant position.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, the takedown attempt starting to pile up. Here's another one. Unable to secure.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Well-placed kick there by Adesanya. Nice. Nicely done. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov, you see.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, side kick. Well done. 20 seconds to go in round one. Waning seconds here of this opening round. 5 minutes in the books.
Nice round, last round. This next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your world.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Round two is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov. And on the other side, Israel Adesanya. Oh, flips and then rips. Beautifully done. Nice straight right lands. Taken down by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did.
He passes the half. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. No, he's not going to tap. It's tight, but not tight enough to finish him. Yep. He's got it locked in.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, the ground and pound strikes to the body keep on coming. You got to start to minimize the damage. Good work here by Adesanya. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to chase down that kick.
Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Nurmagomedov. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Side kick is there. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just scooting out of his hand, booing it on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination. From the walkout, to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Nice, you got this round. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Seconds winding down in round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop.
Excellent. Keeps dropping his left hand. He's leaving his jaw wide open for you. To stay on the outside, pumping with the jab.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. We talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
Oh, man, hear it. Bone on bone. Nice elbow land.
Try to establish that jab. Nurmagomedov's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now.
Clean punch.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard. And that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big diving punch lands up top. Nurmagomedov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, now they separate. Tries to work it into a takedown. His misses are entertaining. Now some separation. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. All right, so an opportunity goes by the Goulds. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has won.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Nice pass.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough your chin is.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Keep it up.
Israel Adesanya as tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Oh, he's in real trouble now.
Liver kick.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Good takedown defense by Israel. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Just missed with that right hand. All right, so let us see who has enough left to finish this fight. I'm looking at two fighters who are on the verge of destiny.
I mean, they have done everything in their power to finish this fight. But their opponents are so tough that they find themselves very late and asking the question, how do I get this done? Oh, another one.
Oh, huge left.
There you go. There you go.
Back to his feet. So the blood really starting to flow every time that area gets targeted. That
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Oh, my goodness.
Nurmagomedov gets kicked to the body again.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some... Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost. Nicely done to finish the fight. Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Israel